Hey MTM family, I don't know where to start. As you can see from our community update, we have had a family emergency. I'm going to be very practical about this because if I get emotional about it, I can't really relate. So Momo was in a car accident Saturday morning. Let me start by saying Momo is alive and she is doing okay. She's basically having to deal with all of the aftermath of a car accident. She was in the passenger side and she suffered the brunt force of what happened. I don't want to go into too many details about even the accident. Obviously, we weren't driving. She was on her way home for her weekend off, and literally she met in a car accident and it caused her to hit her head. She's had to have stitches. She's had a massive laceration across her nose, a lot of issues with like her eyelid, her jaw, multiple facial fractures. And we have just been going through the motions the last 2 days of going back and forth from hospital to hospital. She was transferred from the hospital in Linstead to Kingston. Then we've since then transferred her to another hospital so that she would be able to get more care.
We had to do a few CT scans to assess adequately what the her injuries were, and those reveal that she has several facial fractures. So it's a whole heap. As I say, we can't go into all the fine details, but it's a lot. She will have a good amount of recovery to do, and she has procedures to do from here on as well to get her back. I mean, when I saw her, I was shocked. I dropped everything in my hand. I was like, no way, because the pictures were bad, but when I saw her in person, I didn't expect it to be that bad. I have to say thank you to everybody who has come together, all the healthcare professionals, specialists who are doing an excellent job at tending to her.
We've been in shock this whole time. I think from the day that we heard, it happened to be the same day that Wayne had 2 shows for Pitchy Patchy, which took him right out of commission. Pops and Gigi, I have to big up Pops and Gigi, who literally were driving me to Linstead when we got a call to hear that she was being transferred to Kingston, and then they took me to go and meet her there. So we've been with her from the beginning to now. We literally just left the hospital just now, and we have just watched her be she's such a warrior, guys. She's so strong. She's so in good, like her spirit is still good, and she's still, trying to be funny and all the things. But as you can imagine, like, she's shook. She's completely shook, and so are we. And she came, after we left the first hospital, or the second hospital at that point, we went home and she got a chance to, kind of bathe, and we got to feed her something before we took her to get her CT scans. And to be honest with you guys, when we went home, the kids got a chance to just see her and hug her, and God bless Ivy, who she had a bandage on her face at the time, so couldn't really identify that was Momo, but she knew it was her, and she just wanted to hear her voice. Like, that made me I tell you guys, I feel like I have cried every tear that there is to cry in my body. Like, I cannot stop crying, because every time I think about it and think what the call could have been, we just feel so blessed that she's here with us and that
Yeah.
her injuries aren't worse, but they're still bad. I mean, she's going to need surgery. She's going to need recovery. She's, you know, thankfully today we discovered that through, you know, when she got a chance to go see the ophthalmologist again, that her eyes are in good health and that there isn't, you know, from what we can see now, nothing that is damaged, but there are other issues that are happening. We don't want to go and talk about too many things right now. We are just trying to do our best to be there for Momo and to make sure she's getting all of the care that she needs, and that, you know, I'm in touch with her family.
I don't know if you remember, you know, we had a great night
the night before. Right? You guys don't even know that. We went to Pichi Pachi.
We took Momo out Momo came out to Pichi Pachi because, you know, obviously we wanted her from get-go to experience that. So that was the plan. And she had such a good time.
She did.
She had such a good time. And I don't know if you remember this, you know, Tami, but I don't know if you did feel something or something did resonate in your belly. But you said to Momo
in the kitchen, yeah, I remember.
In the kitchen,
come
Momo,
back to me
come
in one
back
piece.
to me in one piece. And I don't even know why I took note of the conversation, but I was listening to you guys,
yeah.
right? And it was just, you guys were just doing chit chat. And
yeah.
Momo was just being her funny self as
yeah.
usual, and she laughed and said,
yeah.
Mega come back to you in a pieces. And you said, Momo, no bother with that.
Yeah.
You say, Momo, don't bother with that. Come back to me in one piece. And in my mind, I'm there processing the conversation, saying, in my mind, I was thinking, I want to Tami, I want to Momo.
Yeah.
Everything I got good and rare. I don't know why the conversation stood out to me. I'm not the type to remember word for word.
That trip a million times.
It happened a million times.
You know?
She go and go at Lindsay, come back safe and sound every single time. And I don't know, man, but we always say it. And,
trouble not set like rain.
And for me, as a mature man now, as a big man now, I always leave some sort of emotional contingency for what if something happens. And that's why I try to be very centered and calm in these moments and not over worry. We do everything in our power to make sure that we are doing everything in our power, you know what I'm saying, and making sure that we're not leaving any thing to chance, or you know, we really are on top of Momo's recovery. And I know MTM family is happy to know that. And you know we love Momo different. Momo is not a nanny, Momo is more like a granny.
Yeah.
You understand? So it is a different level of you know.
This is just a lot.
Yeah.
So like I said, we just wanted to keep you guys updated with her permission. She wanted you guys to know what's happening with her, and especially because, you know, over the next few weeks while we vlog, you may or may not see her depending on how she's feeling, you know, and how she wants to share. And so we just want to just put that out there. But we know that you guys are sending so much love for her and so much healing energy, and we just ask that you continue to pray for her, and that she will be completely healed, and that we'll have another, we keep having these miraculous moments with her where something, you know, is just miraculous about how she is. Like the fact that she didn't break any bones, not even her nose she broke.
Yeah.
But then, you know, her eye health, and we're just praying that miracles just keep happening for her, and that she just, you know, comes back to her full and normal.
She's gonna be good, man. She's gonna be okay. Yeah, guys, so as you can imagine, it's a lot, and we are going through a lot. Momo is going through a lot, her family, our family.
Yeah.
And you guys can rest assured that we're doing everything to make sure that it all works out, and she comes back stronger than ever before. That's all we have for you for now, and we're just trying to be transparent with you guys, because as we do, So I don't know if there's anything else that you
No,
want to
just keep praying.
share. Just keep praying, keep the positive energy going for Momo. You know, she's in hospital now. She's admitted. She have her phone.
She maybe download YouTube.
Yeah, she have her YouTube and
and
she will be watching.
And she just called me a while ago and said to me, try to left my charger, you know.
Yeah. So she her eye them good, and she have her phone and
20/20 vision. Okay.
Yeah. She did her full
So what is
ophthalmology test, and she's doing good.
We are.
department.
I'm so sorry. Like, I'm such a mess. You'd think that I would be like, you know, keep it together, be strong. That's him. I am literally like unable to do that. So God bless all the people I've met along the way that I have cried to complete strangers. Thank you for hearing me out, but it's tough. But all will be well, and we're just praying for, like I said, continued and complete healing, and we're just praying that all will be well. And that's it. I don't know how else to end this video, so you'll see us along during I don't know what to say. Be safe on the road. Be safe wherever you are, and that is it.
All right, guys.